Hey there, everyone. That sexy nerd is back again. And really quickly, they actually just released the Lord of the Rings first viewing for Nostalgia Critic. Now, I'm literally about to release all the episodes like all at once and CJG Champ. So I'm going to have a huge schedule just going all the way down. So I am really excited for them to finally finish this, and thank God they're still doing the Hobbit movies. This is still my favorite Lord of the Rings movie. If you didn't watch my original video, check it up in the description above. And yeah, not much to say here. I just can't wait for them to get to the Ride of the Rohirrim. So please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to all my latest videos. And let's do this thing, y'all.
We made it!
We're back.
We made it!
Final approach. Last sprint.
Looks like we
Yeah,
made it.
I have to do the Hobbit movies after this.
Yep.
Oh, good freaking luck.
Thankfully, this one is what many say is the best one. And
It is.
I tend to agree. I mean, this
Yeah.
one, when you think of like a cinematic experience,
Yes.
a movie that really followed through on what it promised,
I'll
good
say
finale.
this, it's the most entertaining.
Yes.
Like, this one gives you just the most, like
Everything.
Gladiator. Are
Gives
you
you
not
everything.
entertained?
Yeah, it's like the payoff. It's like,
Um,
here's the payoff. Everything's been
Whether
building
it's the
up
best
to.
or not, like, I could make an argument for any of them. And if somebody says that one's the best, I won't argue with them.
I will.
Because, like, I think each one has their own, like, pros and cons. This one, like, intentionally I saw, like, 3 times. And then finally I think I hit a point where I'm like, no, I'll wait for the special edition.
Yeah, I think Two Towers in this one I saw 3 times. I think I
Yeah.
saw Fellowship.
If it was shorter, if it was a 2.5 hour movie, I probably could have seen it 7 times. At 3.5, I'm just like, that's pushing it 3 times might be enough for me.
So here we go. Here is, again, definitely not our first viewing, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute. First viewing in a
Not
while
me.
of Return.
I watched that way too much.
I do like the idea that the hobbits are
salmon.
so small that a good-sized fish can drag him
The salmon.
Boys, no need to fight over me. No, seriously, fight over me.
Yeah, I love that makeup.
Yeah, I remember
This is
seeing
some
that
great
and being like,
makeup.
good God.
At first, a second, I almost thought it was CGI because it just
Yeah,
looks
because
so
it
weird.
looks so deformed, yeah. We are
That's what I've been saying too. Like the Hobbit movies really lost their soul by just using CGI and everything. I know, again, Peter Jackson was so excited with this 60 frames per second in the first movie. Remember, wouldn't shut the frick up about that. And I'm like, wow, what is it going to be like? Oh, you don't notice any difference. Fantastic.
Shitting.
Hitting.
Hitting.
Well, let's just have his head and be done with it.
No.
There's no power anymore.
I remember you saying before we even saw the movie, you said, guess what? He's not even in the movie. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
That's
couldn't-
like impossible. I just didn't even believe it.
I get not putting him at the end in the scouring of the
No,
Shire,
definitely. Yeah. That
I'm like, killing him here is fine. Wormtongue kills him either way. In the book, Wormtongue kills him. The funny thing about Tolkien is, like, I get the impression he's very English, but the England he loved was the Anglo-Saxon era that died in 1066. The only English thing he really, really likes is, like, just English village life. He said he was a hobbit. Like, he most identified with that.
Really? I honestly think most people identify as hobbits. Like, think about it. Would you rather fight or die or just be a pretty immortal person being judged by everybody and how pretty and immortal you are? Or would you rather be a hobbit and smoke weed every day? Smoke weed every day.
To the winding star.
It's very child catcher-ish, isn't he?
And all free today.
Lollipops, ice cream. I always love this weird fake yell he does here. He looks like a Pixar
That's like
character
whenever
there.
you want soccer or basketball, like, whenever they, like, want to point out that they feel they got fouled, the drama of it. Oh! When they fall, that's what reminds us. Ah!
Fool of a took.
Look at me.
Look at me now. What the hell happened?
I became Batman for a second. Da, 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 da.
Of all the inquisitive hobbits Peregrine took, you are the worst. Hurry, hurry!
I'll ride, Pippin, you walk.
Do I have to? Yes, you're the horse. Alright, I'm not crazy. They're totally doing the Virgin Mary thing and making him look like Jesus.
No,
I
they're.
think so.
I never thought that.
This is fun, this is fun.
I just
Could not
think he looks like one of the
happen.
Jonas
Make me
Brothers.
happen.
I do not mention Frodo. The ring. And say nothing of Aragorn either. In fact, it's better if
Please do
you
not
speak
say
to
anything.
Perfectly executed comedy.
Yeah.
You know, it's comedy, but then it plays a real dramatic moment when he interrupts. He says, Boromir
Yeah, he
died
goes
trying to
against
save us. It
Gandalf's
actually
wishes.
becomes very dramatic.
He failed
love
defending
that.
us from many foes.
Pippin.
I offer you my service.
Cool. You just sewed
Good
yourself
job.
with the hip to crazy.
Yeah.
You JD
That's what he was trying to
Vance.
prevent. Yeah, you JD
He
Vance
literally
it.
has knees in that shot, right? They're like, oh, why do an illusion to just get on
Oh,
your
actually,
knees?
yeah.
The last defense of this city will be gone.
But we have the White Wizard.
No, Saruman's back in the other place. What a phenomenal design. Look.
Yeah. This is their same Saruman should have been.
But then what
I
would
would have no
okay, then what would the Witch King look like? And you'd be like, oh, well, the Witch King did look as cool as he did.
I didn't know there was a Witch King going into this, so I don't care.
You know what? I really think people would have been okay if you kept him in the hood. And then have Saruman look like that. And maybe this bald bastard would be entertained, would be fine with it. But no.
You never studied. So funny, we were talking about how I hated the Osgiliath stuff in Two Towers. This more than made up for it. All the Osgiliath scenes in this movie are great.
Or way better.
Not one orc is getting in here. Not two orcs, not three orcs. That's where I draw the line. I guess hobbits
Yeah.
are really good climbers? Living in those tiny hills?
They got big feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given Pippin's past, would you really trust him to do this? He would be Denethor running just.
It keeps establishing momentum. It's such a long movie, but it's got enough of these moments where it like wakes you back up like, oh shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, I just love that
How would
movie.
you like to be that guy up there? It's just like, that's your one job.
Yeah, and
Holy
he's like,
shit,
oh my
time
God.
has come, goes to light it and one like, no!
Imagine if he couldn't light it.
How does that mean?
Oh my God, there's a sale at Penny's.
This is not the first halfling to have crossed your path.
No, but he's certainly the most handsome.
There's one scene where I'm like, okay, I don't think Andy
Yeah.
Serkis is there. I think that you're.
I
seeing the
kinda see
shot
what he's
'cause it
saying.
does not move like a person out of the shot.
Very soon.
See, like that's Pixar.
I don't know, yeah, maybe. I mean, there were a ton of pickup
CGI
shots
looks
in it.
great.
Maybe Andy Serkis couldn't make it. for
Yeah.
something.
You wish now that our places had been exchanged, that I had died and Boromir had lived.
On the money.
Yes.
What do we have for him, Johnny? Man, he is really tearing up. That's
I
not
know.
something you spray or,
No,
or
his
drop
acting-
like
That's
this.
some
That is
sad-
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
like
why
he felt
I
that.
hated him so much in Van Helsing. He's like this
Yeah.
idiot comic relief character, and he's
I don't-
awful. Just awful, and I'm just like, he's so good in this.
You know, I feel like it's just, I don't understand who would put him as a damn comic relief character, because he's not. He's supposed to make you feel something or be intimidated. I mean, look at that. Did you even know that he was in what is it? Iron Fist on the Netflix? He was the main villain in Iron Fist, and I think he did okay. The whole script was confusing, but what are you going to do, right? They had Billy play the Rhino in Craven the Frickin' Hunter. Can you believe that shit?
Oh, according to the internet, that movie is great. We're wrong.
Are we?
Apparently.
Says who?
The internet, they're never wrong.
Internet. They're never
That guy was
wrong.
hilarious. Faramir's the jacket. No, they don't say that.
I don't care. Like, that's a hill I will die on. That movie's garbage.
Can you sing, Mr. Hobbit? Come, sing me a song.
There once was a studio from
Good and
Nantucket.
shadow. Edge of night.
Edge of night.
Right there, it sounds like you got auto-tune for about 5 seconds.
One of the arrows goes in his chicken. He keeps eating.
To the edge of night. What? It doesn't sound that auto-tuned off.
Just it's Pippin. I really should get this tended to. Finish your song.
Keep your politics out of my fantasy, unless it's the politics I agree with.
I bring 500
MAGA.
from the West Coast. We have 300 more from Denmark. Where are the riders from Snowboard?
That's not a real place.
I take my leave.
Your girlfriend is ugly.
It is but a shadow and a thought that you love.
Yeah, he really brushes her off pretty quick for all the build-up in the second movie.
Yeah.
Long may you defend Edoras.
What other duty would you have me do, my lord?
Wash my socks.
Smile more.
I know what they're meaning.
I know, but it
what
makes
they're
up for the
talking
fact
about,
that she rides off anyway. But I'm like, oof.
Little hobbits do not belong in war, Master Meriadoc.
All my friends have gone to battle.
All my friends are doing it.
I've got FOMO for Frodo. You want an example, by the way, of like where the theatrical cut got it so right. The way it cuts away from this, what's saying you don't know what happens.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate the way he comes out and says in the extended cut, "We fight." I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't any tension.
No,
Like,
and then you
know,
see them get the boat too, and it doesn't make any sense. Well,
Yeah.
you ran away like pussies from all these skulls. We fight with you. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do agree with that.
I want to see Denethor's wife come in. Honey, war's here. You want to go play?
Honey, Faramir fell off his bike. That's actually how Harvey Weinstein used to show up at the Academy.
He insisted.
Fear. The city is rank with it. All the women are like.
What's female?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Oh. Run.
This is fine.
Run.
This is fine. Oh my god.
Oh.
This is just something I see on the bus any day in Chicago.
No one will.
She looks like AI.
Yeah, boy, she really does.
Yeah, so isn't it weird?
Maybe it
That's
was.
a pretty good fail.
That's that gets me the most. I'm like, oh shit.
I have no extreme thoughts of spiders, honestly,
No,
but
I
after watching this scene, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it.
Yeah. I get it. Like seriously, everybody is so scared. Everybody I watched this movie with, it's the same thing with them. They're like, oh my God, please, no, and then it's like, oh, they think he's safe for 1 second, and then he gets stung, and it's like, nope.
Alright, fine. Enjoy your boyfriend. Yeah, everybody's saying you two are boyfriends.
Birds reached me all the way up here. Guys are leaving a trail of gay all across the
Because of the color correction, it does kind of look like he got mummified in silly string.
Yeah,
A little bit.
I will agree.
And that's kind of a weird line too. Not asleep, dead.
Dead.
That's just a weird line.
I think that's what we thought.
Probably sound better in the book.
It's weird.
Sun rises!
This scene just
Yeah.
Like, seriously. My favorite scene of the
I
entire
really like this. It
franchise.
was like. I will say this though. I think in real life you wouldn't be able to cut through them quite like that. Those
No.
horse bodies would just pile up pretty fast.
Ow, 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 ow,
Yeah, this was.
It's like, God, fuck, shit, God.
I take it back. I don't want to burn.
No, your dead is done.
Make safe
I
the
will say, when I
city!
saw this for the first time, and one time they were wrapping up, I'm like, boy, that's good, but I would have liked a little bit more.
And then
these goddamn
these
elephants.
fucking
Yeah.
elephants.
When I saw them come out, I was just like, like I did not believe I was gonna get not only more, but giant goddamn elephants.
You know what it is? And again, I will say this now, and I can't believe I didn't say this in the other time. If you guys know anything about history, or my videos with Oversimplified, this is basically the Battle of Carthage. Like the Rohirrim are basically the Romans, and the Carthaginians are the guys on elephants, obviously, on the elephants. It's so cool, and at least I think it's like one of the only times he's actually drawn from real history. I mean, yeah, he's drawn from real history in a lot of more subtle ways, but this is more obvious, you know? Oh!
Love that dude.
He's having such a great time.
I love that guy. That's my guy.
Great ideas can come.
Oh man, he's having the best time. He's having the time of his life.
You know what? This CG's holding up a lot better than I thought it would. It's not only a cool scenario, but how they take these things out is so cool and inventive. It's so chaotic, but you can follow it well enough, and it's exciting, and you feel like you're there. And every scene, they just had topper after topper after topper. Like, this got a huge applause. When you think of, like, great movie moments, like in the theater watching a movie, this was one. I legit didn't see it coming, and just everyone roared. Yeah! Everyone burst into applause.
Fool, no man can kill me.
Shame you don't have lady hearts.
I am no man.
Das ist nur eine Mann!
You already did.
Now, back to the kitchen.
You look like a dude. Is any of the casting in these movies bad? The more I think about it, I don't think there is. I don't. Think
No, there's no bad casting in this movie.
I hold your oath fulfilled.
Ah, we shall disappear like a good fart.
Jeffrey Rush.
I did love this kind of like fight that completely.
Oh, that's right. This is weird. I forgot about this.
It's kind of weird. I'm like, I kind of don't know where I sit with it.
Am I right? Are some of the Urukai supposed to be in there? Because they have more of an Urukai feel.
That's kind of what I.
Yeah.
Think, which may be why they also fight.
Stop your squealing, you dunghill rat!
Oh, I thought Sam was in the room.
Stick you
I love
myself.
the way Frodo collapses, is it?
I see in your eyes the same fear that would take
the heart of me.
And I have to say, it is working.
With you?
keep going.
I can't carry it for you, but
I can't carry you.
Oh.
No, Sam, we're going backwards somehow. How are you doing this? What was that look from Orlando Bloom?
I love that even Mount Doom has like an evil door.
Yeah.
Evil mouth door.
It's tough.
Cave of Wonders.
I didn't think you'd actually make it this far.
Well, okay. Back up. Hey, remember the memories? Remember when you put me on and that weird guy all dressed in white stabbed you in the shoulder? Remember that? That was a good example.
Sam, did I tell you you look beautiful today?
Sam, did I tell you want a gun? I'll give you a gun. Just put me on.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you like my curves.
You like my curves. Look at the kitty.
The ring is mine.
Let's go! Oh my God! Start milking the drama and just do it. That's the shit.
Sorry, baby. I found a new amigo. Please, you can both marry me.
Sarah, you got like 2 seconds
Oh yeah. Doom for a reason.
Yeah.
It's the You're back in Rivendell.
Oh, I had a dream. I took the ring to the mountain.
Oh man, I can't stop laughing.
Those dreams where you wake up and you dream like you've gotten ready, you've gone to work, gone to school or whatever, and then you wake up and you realize you haven't done any of that shit. That's this.
Let us together rebuild this world, that we may share in the days of peace.
Except for trolls. No trolls, separate
No
people.
trolls.
Keep the hobbits out.
Did you all bow to
Now
me?
in the book, because Saruman taking over and stuff like that, they saved the day. So are they seen as heroes, or are they kind of forgotten like this scene too? Because I love them. Like, look at this pumpkin! Wow! And they're just
No,
letting
they
the
saved
people
the
that
day.
saved everything.
Tolkien's point is that even in the Shire, darkness crept in, that war affects everybody eventually. And it was supposed to be like England, how you had the Blitz and things like that, how even they had to face something. Jackson's point, I think it's very strong, and I really like it, is that when veterans come back, this is what it's like sometimes. These people go on, they live their freedoms and enjoy like silly, stupid things, like look at the big pumpkin, and these four here sharing that 1,000-yard stare, like, we've seen shit. But
Yeah.
That's what we did it for. Like, so you could sit here and talk about your super
Yeah.
pumpkin. So Jackson's approach was to do it like, well, we'll make it Tolkien-esque by having it be like World War I vets.
No, I thought
coming
it was,
back, and it's
Doesn't
just
go
like
to
that. Nobody knows, like, really what you endured out there in the trenches. Like, this would have worked better if this
I love
was
that.
like a Netflix show or a Game of Thrones, where it's like you could devote almost an entire episode to this, like in epilogue. It's really rough though after sitting in one film, because the funny
That's
thing
already
is,
3.5
well, the funny thing is,
hours.
I almost want more. I would almost be like, well, I would just want an hour of this then to really see how they're progressing, and like this is both too quick and too long. There's ways you could have connected this better, like at the wedding when he's applauding, like I would have had Frodo like rub his shoulder and like you see like a kind of like, and then you see him writing the book and his hands trembling. He's like, but the narration didn't help either. Like, how can you go back? With the, like, you could put it together with context clues.
And it's not like there was narration of Frodo before. It's not how it started. It started with Galadriel.
Yeah.
Should have held it one last time.
Great, so Sam gets Rosie, and I get Crypt Keeper here.
Why do you think he left?
I think I'm quite ready for another adventure.
I know.
I love that. Yeah, he ran out of fade outs. He had to do a flare
do a white,
He had to
yeah.
do a flare to white.
Yeah.
Oh, still
Damn.
good.
Still
That is
so good.
Oh.
That is hands down like it's the best made of them. It is the most entertaining. Like what people's
The most
favorites
impressive.
are. You know, you can make an argument for any of them, but it is the one that I think is the most crowd pleasing, and it is the one I
Yes.
watch the most easily.
Yes.
But no, still amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing movie.
With that said, I think
One of
we're
my
gonna go
favorites.
And walk around because by God, we need to. We've been sitting here for 3.5 hours. So, thank you all so much. We will see you next time. Take care.
Yeah. Kitty! Bye-bye, Kitty! I can't do this, Sam. But yeah, like, I love that movie so much. I loved it too because I love taking people who's never watched it and actually watching it with them. I seriously would make a reaction to every single time somebody has never watched Lord of the Rings, and I would make it every time. Right here, just to show you guys how the reaction went. I remember I used to watch it with friends in college, just coming over and just watching it, and it was just great. It was always Return of the King too, never any other. I mean, that's why I think I became to really appreciate it because it's the movie I've watched the most. And again, it's something that's very near and dear and special to me, and it really made me a Tolkien fan after I saw it. Like, you know, it like the whole world seemed to open up and just become fascinating for me. And, you know, in some ways it made me a YouTuber. I've covered so much Lord of the Rings stuff on here that'll make your head spin. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. And please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content. And subscribe if you want. And subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to all my latest videos. And I'll see y'all in the next episode.